Difference of two sets. Okay, so before learning this difference of the two sets, let us learn some basic concept from universal set and complement set. Then we can see this. So what is a universal set? Universal set and complement set. Okay, so let us learn this some important basics from this. So when you see the universal set, it is a set which contains all the elements of the sets under consideration. Okay, that means let set A having the elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just take example. Set A is having elements 1, 2, 3, 4, and set B 2, 3, 7, 8, and set C is having elements 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Some even numbers less than 10. And then for these sets we can take one universal set, we can denote with U, symbol U, that is if we take 1, 2, 3, so on till 10. Now this set, if we take this one as a universal set under consideration, that means the set which contains all the elements of the sets under consideration. Okay, 1 to 10 is the universal set for these three. Okay, for A, B, C. That means we can, these are all the elements. So set A, B, C, all the elements must be in this universal set. Maybe some extra also, but these are all the elements from set A, B, C, all are in universal set. You can use this U symbol or else pi. Okay, these are the two symbols we can denote. Mostly you can use the U symbol for denoting universal set. So for if you take natural numbers, so 1, 2, 3, so on. So even natural numbers also, set of natural number is a universal set for ABC. Okay, that means what you are considering, that all the elements from those sets, each and every element should be in that particular set which you are taking. Now this is the universal set we can treat, right? Now when you see the complement set, okay, so when you consider this, the complement of a set, okay, is a set of elements which belongs to the universal set and do not belong to the set A. If you take universal set, let universal set is having elements of A, B, C, D and E, F. Okay, these are the elements in universal set. And set A. Set A is having elements like A, C, D and F. Okay, these are the set of elements in A. Now when the complement set of A, then complement of set A, that we can denote as some A dash, one hyphen you can keep, okay, that we can take A and one small dot line we can keep, that is A dash or A complement. So some books you can see C also, both are same. Okay, in the top position, top right, C or some dash, A dash. So we can, this is, that is nothing but the which are elements belongs to universal set but not belongs to A. That means which are not from A we should take A, C, D, F, except A, C, D, F, remaining elements, that is B, remaining elements E, okay, only this. So B comma E. That means the meaning of A complement is universal set minus set A. Okay, there is only difference. Now let us see how to find the difference also. The mainly the complement set is the elements which are belongs to universal set but does not belong to set A. Now B and E, okay, B and E are belongs to universal set but those elements are not belongs to set A. That is complement of set A. That is indirectly the universal set minus set A. So this is a difference. So difference between universal set and a set A. Let us see the difference now based on this. So how to find out the difference? Same meaning of the complement only we can use. Let's take some example. Now when you consider this difference of two sets, okay, let's see the same difference of two sets. Now if A and B are the two sets, then their difference we can say A minus B. Okay, let A is one set and B is another set. Take some elements A and B is another set. Let us take some elements. Okay, let us take A is a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And B is having elements 3, 4, 5, 6. Then to say A minus B, the meaning of this is the set of elements of B which does not belong to A. So from the elements of A which are belongs to B, we should remove. That's the meaning of this. A minus B. Okay, from the set A, we should remove this elements which are belongs to B. So A is having 1, 2, 3, 4. B set is having elements 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now if you notice 3 is B in this. That means from the set A only. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are elements in set A. From that which are belongs to B, we should remove. 4 also is belongs to the B. But leave it 5, 6 because 5, 6 is not there in this. Now the remaining elements in set A's balance is only 1, 2. That's it. So A minus B is 1, 2 elements. The meaning of this is from the set A, the elements which are belongs to the B we should remove. Not subtracting this, not subtracting, just a difference of two sets. So removing those. Similarly, if you want text with B minus A, that means from the elements in B which are belongs to A, we should remove. Okay, let us see B minus A. So B elements is 3, 4, 5, 6, right? From that we should remove the elements which are in A. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now if you notice this, just you can remove 3, 4 which are belongs to A. Okay, the remaining is 5, 6. That's it. So B minus A is a 5, 6. So here we can one thing and conclude A minus B is not equals to B minus A also. Okay, not necessary. Let us see some important points from this difference of these two sets. Let us have some important points. Same this concept, let us see some points. First one, if you see the A minus B, right, difference of A and B is subset of A. You know that. Because from the A, the which are belongs to B, we are removing. That means this is a subset of A only. Because from the A only, some elements are removing, which are belongs to B. Surely that is the subset of A. And B minus A is similarly that is a subset of B. Right? This is one. And see another point, A minus B is equals to A intersection B dash. We just saw. So B dash is B complement. That means not belongs to the elements of B. So A minus B. So meaning of this is from A which are belongs to B we are removing. So A intersection B means only common, but A intersection B dash is equals to same B dash minus A dash also. They are the statements you can remember. We will see these concepts even in Venn diagrams also next. Okay, if A minus B is equals to null set, then that means from the A which are belongs to moving B, there is a null. There is nothing but A is a subset of B. So all the elements are there. So in the A, which are the elements are all belongs to B only. That's why A is a subset of B. And same way, you see one more. If A minus B is not equals to B minus A, is not equals to b minus a unless a is equals to b. If a is equals to b, if a equal to b set, then that a minus b is equal to b minus a, otherwise not. Right, again see one more. If a minus b, these are the note we can remember. If a minus b is equals to a, so that implies a intersection b is equals to null set. Because from a, if you remove the elements of b, if you get again a, that means there is no any common. Indirectly there is no any common. That's why a intersection b is equal to null. No common elements. And see this one point. A minus b, comma b minus a, and a intersection b. These all are disjoint sets. Okay, or are all disjoint. Disjoint sets means there is no any common element. Okay, a minus b and b minus a should not be common, and a intersection b also only the common elements. These three are all disjoint sets. We can say this. Okay, these are the important properties from this difference of these two sets. Right. Next, let us learn some important properties. Okay, the laws of set operations. Operations from set operations we will see. That means some laws, some commutative law, associative law. What are the laws and how to apply the problems we will see now.